Have you ever added something to your cart online, only to have it mysteriously appear as an ad on every website you visit afterward? Or maybe you bought a weird product once, and now your entire internet experience seems tailored to that one embarrassing purchase. Well, buckle up, because today we're diving into the spine-chilling world of digital ghosts that are literally haunting your wallet. I'm talking about the invisible forces lurking in your browser history, tracking pixels, and algorithm feeds that know more about your shopping habits than your closest friends do. These digital phantoms are reshaping your entire online experience, and most people have no idea they're being haunted. Picture this. Last month, you impulsively bought a unicorn onesie at 2 a.m. because, let's be honest, it seemed like a great idea at the time. Now, 3 weeks later, you're being bombarded with ads for rainbow tutus, glitter makeup, and something called a fairy wing backpack. Your digital ghost has decided you're a magical creature enthusiast, and there's no escaping its judgment. But here's where it gets really wild. These aren't just random advertisements following you around like a lost puppy. We're talking about sophisticated artificial intelligence systems that are building detailed psychological profiles based on every click, pause, and purchase you make online. They know when you shop what makes you spend money and even predict what you'll want before you know you want it. The average person encounters over 3,000 targeted advertisements every single day, and most of these are generated by the ghostly echoes of their past purchases. That ceramic flamingo you bought as a gag gift? It's now convinced the algorithm that you're deeply passionate about tropical bird decor, lawn ornaments, and possibly planning a luau-themed lifestyle overhaul. Let me paint you an even stranger picture. There are people right now who bought a single baby item for a friend's shower 2 years ago, and they're still receiving diaper ads, stroller promotions, and parenting blog recommendations. The digital ghost of that one purchase has created an entire alternate reality where they're apparently raising invisible children. The technology behind this phenomenon is both fascinating and slightly terrifying. Every time you visit a website, tiny invisible tracking codes called pixels fire off information about your behavior to dozens of different companies simultaneously. These companies then auction off the right to show you advertisements in real time, faster than you can blink, based on your ghost profile. But wait, it gets weirder. Your digital ghost doesn't just influence what ads you see. It actually changes the prices you're offered on different websites. Airlines, hotels, and even some retail stores use your browsing and purchase history to determine how much they think you're willing to pay. If your ghost suggests you're a big spender, you might see higher prices than someone else looking at the same product. This price discrimination is so sophisticated that clearing your browser cookies no longer helps. They're using something called device fingerprinting, which creates a unique identifier based on your screen resolution, browser type, installed fonts, and dozens of other technical details. Your ghost follows you across devices, browsers, and even when you think you're browsing incognito. Here's a mind-bending example. A woman in California discovered that she was being charged $15 more for the same flight when she searched from her MacBook compared to when her husband searched from his Windows laptop. Her digital ghost had been tagged as a premium customer based on her device choice and past purchase patterns. The plot thickens when we consider how these ghosts are inherited and shared. If you use the same Wi-Fi network as someone else, their shopping behavior can influence your ads. Families living together often report seeing advertisements for products they never searched for, but other household members did. Digital ghosts can apparently haunt entire households. Social media platforms have taken this to an entirely new level. They're not just tracking what you buy, but analyzing your photos, messages, and even the amount of time you spend looking at different posts. Post a picture of your morning coffee, and suddenly you're targeted with premium coffee maker ads. Your digital ghost is watching everything, learning constantly, and making assumptions about your lifestyle and spending power. The truly unsettling aspect is how accurate these predictions have become. Major retailers report that their AI systems can predict with 80% accuracy whether someone will make a purchase within the next week, based solely on their browsing patterns and ghost profile. They know you're going to buy something before you consciously decide to buy it. However, here's where consumer psychology becomes truly interesting. These digital ghosts aren't just passive observers, they actively shape your desires and purchasing decisions. The constant exposure to targeted advertisements based on past behavior creates what researchers call a feedback loop of consumption. You buy something, which influences your ads, which influences your future purchases, creating a spiral of increasingly specific consumer behavior. Some people have reported falling into what they call purchase rabbit holes, where one quirky buy leads to months of related advertisements that gradually shift their entire shopping identity. A single purchase of artisanal cheese leads to gourmet food ads, which leads to cooking equipment, which leads to kitchen renovations, which somehow ends with them considering a career change to become a professional chef. The psychological impact extends beyond just shopping. People report feeling like their digital identity is trapped in past decisions, unable to explore new interests without being constantly reminded of previous purchases. It's creating a form of digital typecasting where your ghost decides what kind of consumer you are and works tirelessly to keep you in that category. But here's the twist. Some savvy consumers have figured out how to game their own ghosts. They intentionally make strategic purchases or searches to train their algorithms toward better deals and more relevant content. It's like ghost whispering for your digital advertising experience. The business implications are staggering. Companies spend over $200 billion annually on this ghost-powered advertising, and the return on investment is so good that it's reshaping entire industries. Traditional advertising methods are becoming obsolete as businesses pour resources into feeding and learning from these digital phantoms. So what can you do about your digital ghost? Complete elimination is nearly impossible in today's connected world, but awareness is your first line of defense. Understanding that every click and purchase is being analyzed and used to influence future behavior gives you the power to make more conscious decisions about your digital footprint. The future of e-commerce isn't just about what you buy today. It's about how those purchases will continue influencing your online experience for years to come. Your digital ghost is writing the story of your consumer identity, one click at a time. The question isn't whether your past purchases are haunting you, but whether you're going to let that ghost control your future shopping destiny, or learn to coexist with your digital phantom. The next time you see a weirdly specific advertisement that makes you wonder how they knew you'd be interested, remember, it's not magic, it's just your digital ghost, forever documenting and predicting your consumer soul in the vast marketplace of the internet. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe, hit the like, and comment below. See you in our next video. Thank you for watching.